Hello, this is Dominic Felgrand, your local lazy gamer, coming at you with a wee bit of, well, it's a movie night tonight, and we'll be specifically watching Starship Troopers from 1997, just to get ourselves into the swing of it. We're gonna hang around for about an hour to wait until everyone is alive, ready, and fully capable. So, yeah, hey Dust, how are you? How's life kicking ya? Don't mind me, I'm just doing some stuff. Trying to get announcements out and all that good stuff. Are you looking forward to this? I'm looking forward to this. You're in lunch? Well, you have less than an hour to get back from lunch. So you have until then. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling... yeah, I'm better, but I'm sick in a different way. Hopefully it's a temporary thing. I got a new rain poncho. Did I tell you that? I ordered it because I thought I'd need it. Now I'm thinking I should buy a different one. Because for some reason, do you ever get those plastic water bottles that smell like fish? For some reason, sometimes when my rain poncho is wet, it gets that smell if you take it off and you smell the very top of it. I don't know why. So I'm trying to figure out if maybe there's a chemical on it that I absolutely despise, or if I just need to buy a new one. The thing is, I didn't smell it on it the last time I used it, but I did smell it on it the time before the last time I used it. Which makes me wonder if maybe I'm going insane again. But we'll cross that bridge another time. You never wore a rain poncho? They're not too far off. Funny enough, I had to attach weights to the end of my rain poncho, because my rain poncho can also double as a tent. Yeah. So, yeah. And, but unfortunately, because it's extremely lightweight, a bit of wind will literally float the bottom of the rain poncho up into my crotch. So I just attached some weights to the end of it to keep the poncho down. Again, full dementia hitting early. It's getting there, actually. I've long since reached the point where I'm pretty sure I might actually have something. At the very least, I could probably ignore it if I just go to sleep and not wake up. Hey Hero, how are you? How's life kicking you all the way over there on YouTube land? Hope you're ready for the great old days of 1997 Starship Troopers. Keep in mind, the fun thing about Starship Troopers you're going to see in the movie is that it looks like what people in the 80s to 90s might imagine what the future looks like, which is to say it's less digital and more analog, which I think is really good, really interesting. Or would it be 70s and 80s? I'm not sure when the first Starship Troopers came out, and I'm not talking about the movie, I'm talking about like the first Starship Troopers. He will scream at someone named Dust that isn't there while he's in a caring home. You're good? And you're ready for the 1990s stuff? Good. Gotta keep that feeling going, you know? Oh, right. Because you were kind of craving it, Dust, I couldn't put together a proper maid outfit, but I did piece together this. There we go. It's not proper because I don't have a, you know, a little apron, but this is about as close to a maid outfit I could put together. An old-fashioned one. So this is about as good as you're going to get on this model. Okay? Close enough? Close enough. So unfortunately, this is what it is. We'll have to make do what we have. would serve more like a nun. Surprisingly enough, this version of the housekeeping outfit, all it's based in is like a little apron down over the skirt and it'll be done. But yeah, if I got rid of like the neck collar or made the neck collar and the centerpiece black, it would probably fall into the nun outfit, no bother. You look after me. You'd be in the home right next to me. There'd be no looking after. You'd be just as fucked. I look after you for a fee. He says from like being permanently strapped down to a bed, being sponged by a Goethe, a 6 foot muscle bound man. I don't know. But cheese. Do you know, ever since I decided I'd watch Starship Troopers, a part of me wants to go back and play Exterminators, Starship Troopers Extermination. You know, the first-person shooter base building Starship Troopers. And it's like, that'd be a nice thing to revisit. Also, apparently, damn right it would. I'd be screaming about a rake, not a rope, the crow that lives in your head. Oh, while Goethe's gone, yep, yep, yep. And she squeezes you with the sponge. Oh, just so we're all on the same page at the very least. Where is it? You. No, not you. You. So, our first sync check. We are literally at Tristar. The Pegasus is fully expanded. Nothing is moving. There's that brief delay. That's where we'll be starting at. Okay? Just in case we need to sync up. You haven't played anything other than Ark? Well, you're going to have to join me on whatever Valve's new game is. I need victims, I mean people, to join me on those games. We also have to go back and start shooting bugs in the face again. Also, I'm starting to think my theories about Helldivers 2 is coming true. And did you notice? Did you hear about the traitors, traitor players? Yes. We got a mission from Not Super Earth to destroy the One True Flag. And the objective requires us to destroy 1 million One True Flags. And there is currently 29,029 destroyed One True Flags. Do you understand how fucked up that is? Almost 3,000 traitors. 3,000 traitors. But yeah, that objective should be close to finishing up actually, because it was a very short time limit. Basically, the high command is being hacked by the bot, and they're trying to give us missions and giving us objectives and mission pointers, and they're telling us that we need to defect over and over and over and over and over and over. I didn't destroy it. In fact, I brought the One True Flag with me and carried it through like 2 or 3 missions. Like a true bastard. I went into objectives, called down the flag, picked it up and planted it. And then I took the objective and I moved on. I was a god. I left my first mission with One True Flag. Me and my team were saluting it at the ejector point. We're picking it up, we were slamming into the ground, we're giving it proper respect and authority. And then we left with the flag still implanted in the ground. We treated that flag with the respect it deserved. But I think I saw a screenshot that if you did actually successfully destroy a flag, the lighting on the ship turned red. But I'm not sure if that's an edit or if that's an actual take. I just saw a snapshot shot of it. Apparently people have found other interesting things, but I'm not sure if I should really talk about it because it's not officially confirmed yet. But there is stuff in the files that are very interesting. Regardless, I'm looking forward to playing more. I'm actually learning more. I'm wondering if there's going to be like a traitor flag. Can you imagine if there was like a cape reward depending on whether or not you destroyed the flag? And if you destroyed the flag, you got the a cape. But if you didn't destroy the flag, you got, you know, a regular cape. It probably won't happen, but it'd be hilarious if it did. Now, what is... Oh, I had a burger. It was a good burger. Had relish on it, surprisingly. It was a double burger. It was actually pretty good. No complaints for me. Ugh. £1 burger. I don't know how much was on that burger, but it was a good burger. What was I thinking? I finished my course yesterday, so I'm happy with that. No complaints from moi. You know how it is. Yes. Oh, right. Did you get very far in the Callie playing Ashura's Rat hero? Callie started to play Ashura's Rat and I'm super excited about that. She got really far already. She's doing surprisingly well, actually. Wonder if she got the DLC. I hope she got the DLC, because you don't get the full experience unless you got the DLC. In 20 minutes you'll set up your movie. Well, you have the time. We'll be starting in 40. Also, Hero's last message to us was no. As if something terrible and drastic has happened. As if the world had imploded. As if his PC died. Your PC didn't die, Hero, did it? Do you know Hero technically has a more powerful PC than me? He just hasn't unboxed it. It's been sitting there in all its parts in its boxes for longer than I've had my PC. 5 years now. Hero, you've had like a PC that's stronger than my current PC in pieces for 5 years. Probably procrastination like you. Well, you eventually got your PC fixed, right? You eventually pieced that thing together. Oh. I have to make arrangements for a few things. Because of the course, my work schedule had to be pushed around a bit. So if I'm even awake next week, the horror stream might be pushed back really far. Or it might even be skipped. The reason is because my 6-hour work might expand into 11.5 hours. And I think at that point I might just go to bed. You know? So we'll have to see how Friday pans out. The core issue is the cooling, which after 4 to 5 months is finally coming around to fixing. Yeah. Wait, hold up. You still haven't fixed it yet? Will you get off thine asshole and fix it? I want to drag you through the gaming scene. Your phone must be screaming for mercy at this point. And with Warframe about to drop its Android variant. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But, yeah. I am very tired. I just realized, I didn't realize how tired I was until just now. I'm very tired. What are you? Oh, that's my pen stuff. Why it's on its side? I don't care. I only changed the power supply. Was a B. I now know the main thing that failed was cooling. Go Mimis after this movie. I'll probably consider Mimis after like maybe an hour of gameplay. Who knows? Maybe. At least you know, at least you got the issues sorted. That's the big thing. My tongue hurts. My tongue has been hurting for a week now. Just the tip of my tongue. It's not bad enough that I want to bite it off, but it still hurts. It'll be your third time this year watching Starship Troopers. Wait, third time this year? The fuck? It's not even second. The second month is barely started. You already watched it twice already? What the hell have you been doing to get this much action out of this one movie? From 97. 2026, yeah. Yeah. How did you get up to 3 watchings this quickly? It's an obscure as balls movie. You love the movie? Fair. Excuse me. Do you ever get a burp trapped in you? Like you take a nice dollop of fizzy carbonated drink and then the burp doesn't come. It just remains trapped in your stomach, just refusing to go, and your stomach's expanding. It's like, end the torture. That didn't happen today, but has happened on more than a few occasions. Normally I could force it, but sometimes you don't. They used to do reruns in Spanish-speaking channels where you live, but since you were a gremlin, you never knew the movie's name until I brought it up. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, you now know the name of this movie. It's a great movie. It's a terrible movie, if I'm being perfectly honest. But it's so terrible it swung around to being great. Sorry, I'm still a little out of it. I can feel that my brain, the front part of it, going, yeah, you should just lie down for a second. You'll be fine. Just a second, you know? Just a second. What am I missing? Fluff brain is craving the pillow. My feet have reached the point where it's now a little sore. And because it's that constant aching sore in the feet, it makes me think I should be asleep. You know that aching pain? So, what version of me do I want to be today? Let's go with Foxby. Yeah, let's be a fox today. Look at my super long ears. Look how fluffy they are. Bet you like my fluffy ears. Bet you envy my fluffy ears, don't you? Bet you want to touch them. Oh, you're not going to touch them. No. My ears. My ears, yes. Okay. Oh. I would check to see what it would look like in the quote unquote maid outfit, but we'll make do what we have. So, are we all here? We have a half an hour to go before we start the movie formally. Do we have a show of hands? Who's sexy? Come on, tell me who's sexy. Show me the hands. No one? I suppose no one can compete with me. That is true, unfortunately. If there was a fluff plush, I can't tell what that is. Is that a doll or something in a jar? No. No, now you make me not want to create the fluff plush. Oh, excuse me. Do you know there was a part of me that did consider the concept of doing says Yuri in a jar? Yeah, that makes perfect sense actually. Yeah, Yuri would definitely be in a jar. She's yeah. In fact, I imagine it's her default state of being at this point. Yeah. Yuri will be in the jar, Fluffins will be filling the jar. And why am I blanking? I'm banking. What am I blanking on? Our favorite dogfish? You know I can do that now. I discovered this model has fish part. I could actually make a dogfish model with this specific model. I won't, but I can. Just to throw it out there. Awa. Awa. I'm convinced that you would trap Awa with a can of tuna underneath a cardboard box and she'd be completely helpless to the fact. Yeah. Fluff body pillow trademark. No. You do not deserve to touch the fluff. Even in the non-fluff state. Not yet anyway. I'd say I did consider the concept of merch because there is certain websites that allows you to create your own quote-unquote merch. You know, typical things like little key rings and cups and such. And they'll have like static prices and the company themselves will handle it all by themselves. It would be extremely generic stuff. And I'd have no real control over the prices. But I have a little control, but not much. I definitely won't be able to do anything about the shipping. That'll be entirely on the provider. But yeah, no, that was something I considered briefly. Now with tariffs going up out the asshole, I don't know how that would affect people. And if it would be a good or a bad idea to try it. You just ordered a crow plushie? Really? Are you finally manifesting the crow that lives in your head? Ah, headpat. Mine. No, seriously, are you manifesting the crow? Did you get the knotted rope? What about the rake? You can't be that far off. The rake is secret. No, the rope is secret. The rope is like 3/10 away from being anal beads. It's super important. Did you get the knotted rope? Like, the crow is one thing. Hell yes, you are. Oh, God, damn. Damn. The manifested crow and the fucking anal bead rope. I mean, the knotted rope. Can you imagine trying to explain that to someone? They walk into your room, you find your little shrine, and it's just a plushie of a crow, a coiled up knotted rope, and a rake. Like, how do you explain that? It's like, is it a sex thing? That's the only way you can explain it away without sounding too insane. You'd have to explain it as a sex thing. You didn't walk in and you're still confused? Yeah, it's a few, I suppose there's a few inside jokes that might be flying over the head. There's this old joke about how you'd respond to, say, things going bad in GameStop. And one of the legitimate choices was to trash the store while beating yourself with a knotted rope while screaming about the crow that lives in your head. And it kind of just became a thing that stuck with us for way too long, and probably will be with us for a long time after. But somewhere along the lines, the garden rake got involved, and I'm not sure when. Like, was that always there? Or is it a Mandela effect where it just became a thing? I'm not sure where the rake came into it. Maybe the rake was part of the destruction of the store, but I'm not 100% sure. Because he could be dual wielding a rake and a rope, you know? But yes, that's basically the joke. It's an old joke about walking into GameStop when they tell you they don't have what they're looking for. Yeah, basically that. It started off as, you know, a weird joke that popped up, but we kind of got it trapped in our heads, and I don't know how much of it escalated and how much of it just became a thing, but it's a thing now. So yeah. The rake was part of smashing the store. Good. I hope you're right. Imagine if we were wrong and we just manifested that into existence. Can you imagine? But yeah, no, that's pretty much the story. So yeah, now you know, now you're in, now you're part of it. From now on, for the rest of your life, you're going to have to acknowledge the fact that at some point you're going to have to dual wield a rake, a knotted rope. You're going to have to beat yourself, and you're going to have to talk about that crow that lives in your head. It's going to be an experience. That would be funny if we just imagined it. It would be hilarious if we imagined this. I don't think we did, if I'm being realistic, but there's a part of me that doubts myself now, you know? Like, I don't know, like, can you imagine? Be fair funny. You don't see a crow emoji? Don't worry, the crow is a part of us all. Cra. Cra. You'll have to send me a picture of the crow plushie later. Maybe link it in Discord so everyone else can be equally confused and only us three will know the inside joke. I think that would be a good way to go about it, wouldn't it? It'd be not to be hilarious. But damn. Oh, right. It's roughly around the time in which you said you were going to start setting up the movie dust. I hope you're hope you're almost ready. I hope you're almost ready to bust a nut with the Starship troopers across the alien ecosystem. Bugs. Bugs. So edible. So squishy. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Starship Troopers in a nutshell, really. It'll arrive in a few days' time. Ooh, I look forward to seeing it. Because it sounds absolutely hilarious to me. Oh, so what's the chances I'm going to get a DMCA after singing that one verse of, not even a verse, that one line of Lion King? It means no worries for the rest of your day. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hi. How is everyone? Have fish gone unmolested recently? I'd like to hope that's a yes. Unless it's certain kinds of fish. To which say maybe? Maybe. But what kind of fish? That needs to be thoroughly researched. Wow. In about 20 minutes, we'll be starting the movie. Well, about 18 minutes starting the movie. You see up there on the top of the clock? Once that turns 23:00:00, that will be our starting time for the movie. Dust is back, which means he has better start setting up everything. You got yourself synced up? Okay, let me make sure everyone else is synced. Remember, Tristar, Pegasus wings open, image is perfectly still, and we'll be continuing from there. This is our starting point. This is where we'll all be going together. Once that clock hits 23:00:00, that's when you hit play. It doesn't matter what happens, you hit play. Okay? Okay. Hey, she. Until then. It's a problem for me. That's a concerning. Oh. Jane will hit us. Yeah, but let's be real. That's fine. That's just the introduction. And it's better to just let her hit us now instead of later. I could set her off a little early. You know what? I'll do that. I'll set her off a little bit prematurely. Yeah. It shouldn't fuck with us, I hope. So let's see. At about, we'll say 10 to, I'll set her off. That good? That will give us, you know, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. So, yeah. I look forward to, you know, sitting down and enjoying this movie. I don't know if anyone even, you know, popped in, watched the movie, you know, all the good stuff. I know it's the way we're doing it is super awkward, or I suppose more accurately, it's a bit inconvenient for people because they're going to have to go out of the way and get the movie themselves. However they do it, I do not know and I do not care. Legally speaking. Like, do you know that what I'm doing is super risky? I've heard of the Discord channels or channels in general being shut down because they hold this specific kind of watch along where they make other people watch the acquire and watch the movie themselves. For some reason, certain broadcasting laws were still in effect, and this still counted as, you know, piracy, even though nothing was being shown or sounded. It was really weird. But basically, a lot of weird retroactive stuff can happen, and it can happen anywhere. There's no safe way of doing what we're doing. This is just the safest way I know how to do it. That won't get us all shot. Oh yeah, HoloLive does that. But HoloLive also only does it on Twitch. They won't do it on YouTube. And for good reason. YouTube, this type of thing isn't really good engagement on YouTube. And it's actually pretty detrimental to the channel. But I want as many people to watch the movies I grew up watching, so I'm definitely going to have it on the channel. You know? This is my gimmick for Mondays. Fridays is horror movies. Everything else is just RNG basically at this point. It's all fair, relatively speaking. Oh, not horror movies, horror games. We have a horror game lined up, thanks to Hero. So yeah, we'll be playing if I'm awake for it, because remember, I'll be coming off an 11.5-hour stream. It's our childhood. Yeah, the movies are basically our childhood. We grew up watching all this shit. And keep in mind, we haven't even watched some of the really good, crappy B and C rated movies that we have. We have a lot of shit in the bucket, trust me. And I'm gonna love making you all watch it. Yeah, again, thank you, Hero. It was a we have some interesting things lined up. Now I think for now I'm going to leave Silent Hill F done, if you know what I mean. Solely because with Silent Hill F we already achieved 2 endings. And I suppose I've kind of overdone it's kind of dominated the horror Fridays for a while now. I figure I'll give it a rest, and maybe, and I stress the words maybe, I'll go back to it in the future. Because we already have the magic dildo sword, so we're pretty much good to go for every future run. Congratulations, Dust, on sniping them pesky door salesmen. I mean, when we get back to the topic of shit in the bucket, we watched, what's it called? What was the name of that game? Was it Play or something like that? The one where, you know, you died in the game, you died in real life. That was a great movie. It was a crappy movie, but it was a great fucking movie. Good idea. But again, we have to watch more. Sword Art Online? Well, where did Sword Art Online come out of? I feel like I just got dipped into a different conversation altogether. I'm going to do the ad run now. If you want to squeeze down butt cheeks over there on Twitch's side, you can. Or if you want to jump over to YouTube side for 3 minutes, you're welcome to. Either way, I'm going to start the ad now. The movie was called Stay Alive. That's fair. Okay, there's a 3-minute ad running on Twitch's side. That should keep us going for the next 63 minutes, apparently. So we don't have to worry about ads for another hour. In fact, that'll be most of the movie. Oh, Dust Parry Jane. That's something to take into account. Also, remember, technically speaking, the ads are air pre-movie advertisement. Remember that. Pre-movie advertisements. Yes. Pre-movies. Yeah. Cheese. Also, I just realized when I put on the fox ears, it makes my outfit look more like a werewolf outfit, doesn't it? I mean, true, it's kind of questionable with the booty shorts, but werewolf. Yeah, oh no. You take that into account when you go to the movies. Takes like the Deadlock girl. She's actually a surprisingly fun character. I was messing around with her gimmick. She's really good. And yes, Stay Alive was a fantastic movie. One of those crappy like B tier movies, but there, God, was it well done. We got a lot of shit like that to get through. I can't wait to poke you through it. But for now, we have Starship Troopers. And I'm going to try and knock out as many of the Starship Troopers as we can. I'll probably make a nice little list of movies I want to hit as well. I have to crack open that shower of DVDs. Now, where is my thing? Okay, about 20 odd seconds left in the ad break. And then Twitch is saved. Then we're going to actually watch the movies. Now, one last time, for those who want to know how this process goes, give me about 5 seconds. Excuse me. Hi. So, the process for this gimmick. You have to have a copy of the movie for yourself. I will not be, under any circumstances, streaming the movie or the sound of the movie for legal reasons and to protect myself from any future retroactive changes in standards between YouTube, Twitch, and any other website or service that I may be using, past, present, or future. So, yeah, you have to have your own movie. We will be syncing them up again in a few minutes. And then we'll be hitting play as soon as that timer up there hits 23:00:00. You can't remember anything about the other Starship Trooper movies. Well, we'll be watching them. So I suppose if nothing else, you get to rewatch them as if it was your first time. It should be a fun little experience in and of itself. You haven't seen the live action ones, only the CG? Well then, you got 2 live action movies to look forward to. Now we still have how much time left? Oh, all right. 5.5 minutes left. But yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with this, and I'm probably going to end up playing the not right away, but I'm probably going to end up playing the Starship Trooper Extermination after this at some point. Because I realised I haven't played them forever, which means I don't know how many stuff is out or I've missed. That's if I don't knock out, or I'm going to knock out. I just don't know when. And Hero hasn't seen the CGI stuff. So, yeah, we have a lot to look forward to regardless. Right, because we're getting close to it. This is our starting point. This is where we'll be starting the movie. If you have a copy of the movie, sync up with me. It's TriStar with the Pegasus fully expanded and the image isn't moving. The story ain't bad, follows more to what the books are like. That's fair. Miss, I'll probably start to wake up when the movie starts going. Let's be real. Or I'm going to pass out right away. There's no in between. But after a 3-hour debate course, I'm kind of tired. Like, straight up. Just a little. Okay, 3 minutes to go. I hope you're ready. Who I yell at? No one really. There was technically no real argument and no real winner or loser in the conversation. We just had to have a conversation in general to prove that we were thinking about what's going on and how we might handle a situation. We're coming up to about 2 minutes to go. I hope everyone is ready. I know I am. You wonder how heated the debate would be if it was coffee versus tea? There won't be a debate. There won't be any coffee people left to debate the tea. I'll drown them in their bath water. Um. Uh. You ready to join the bath water? Or the coffee? Or the debate? Countdown? Oh, we're coming up to that. We're on our last minute. I hope everyone is ready. You're going to join as the coffee team? Oh, would you look at that? I got two, both chats are wrong. Horrible. Horrible misguided fools. I need to get some more milk actually at some point. $30 to go. We're almost there. I hope you have your fingers on the trigger. $15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Yeah, kids dying to bugs. I like that kind of quote. You know, you're not a citizen until you serve in the war. Oh, I do like that it kind of starts as an advertisement. Oh. Oh, yeah, he's fucked. Oh, shit. It's funny that the cameraman survived all that. Oh, damn. Damn. I forgot how visceral the movies were. Helldivers, Super Earth wouldn't have the balls to show that. Yeah. Put a jaw on that guy. Hmm. Fair fucks to him to have the balls to do that in the middle of class and the teacher right on his ass. Yeah, she got 97, which is okay. What did he guess? Ha! Yeah, they look like my results, all right. Find it interesting that they give people the power to just put an entire display from one person. All right, I forgot there's psychics in this universe. He was honest, at least true. Teacher would have definitely have killed him. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fuck is that? That's a heart? Looks like a dildo. Oh. And off he goes. Nice weasel. Cute little thing. Yeah. The mom knew it was him right away. You're right, she did. Which means he's done it a lot. Oh. The hell are they feeding these fuckers? The guy trampoline jumped from basically standing. Did a front flip on the way. Yeah, got in his head right away. There he goes. Jesus. Fucking bodied the entire team to make a point, didn't he? So let's see if he can redeem himself. You got one. Oh, she bodied two of them. Oh. Wait for it. Oh, did he made it? Yep. Saved his ass. Hmm. This is an interesting sequence because it kind of just shows him being a teenager, a dumbass, you know? Harvard still exists in this timeline. Oh. Mm. So they convinced him not to go by bribing him with a beach trip. Let that sink in. Jeez, she waited for a chance to fucking leave, didn't she? And he's fucking leaning into it. Mm. Oh yeah, no, she's bitter. Hmm. Oh, I like that. I like that. Like, he didn't dissuade him, but he didn't encourage it really that much either. When he thought he made up his mind, he's like, yeah, go for it. But when he thought, realized the guy was lost, he was like, no, 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 make your own minds. Oh, yeah, there's definitely feelings there, aren't they? Good, solid advice. Very good advice. You don't have to be jealous. Oh, great. So she's the reason he's been dragged into the shit. So I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that she's the one romanticizing it. He's desperate to forget some tail and prove himself, and she doesn't really care whose tail she's getting. Oh, damn. Think about it. They serviced themselves for 2 years minimum, or for the whenever and however the planet wants. It's insane. Also, he mentioned the meat grinder. That's actually important. Not here, but in another movie. Oh, quite the man indeed. But he came back alive and seems to be in pretty good mood. Mm. And that's probably exactly what's going on now, isn't it? I think he didn't get a choice in the placement. Yeah, his math score was shit. She's not going to say it, is she? Oh, she's never said it at all in the relationship. Oh, that was half-assed. He will. She never said I loved you at that moment. And she tried to bail on him. She said it, but it felt so forced. Hey, children, have some guns. The American dream. Here's some complimentary bullets. Go shove them up your nose. Ha! Publicized the fucking execution like that. What? Oh. That was a bit excessive. I love how their transitions are just these, I don't know, news reports. Poor cow, yeah. Oh, he's fucked. Washout lane. That reminds me of those militaries that have like a bell or something to ring out. He took off the belt. Dude's about to get daddied something fierce. Oh. Mm. Oh. Damn. She got one good hit in and then she was just disassembled. Surprisingly good natured, isn't he? The food looks horrible. It's fucking disgusting. Ooh, drama. Yeah, no, he found like a friend for life right there. Mudbat, yeah. Oh, he's fucked. Hmm? Oh. And the fact that the fingers reacted gives it a more, you know. Oh. Yeah. titties. Oh, really? You can't breed unless you have a license? Ah! Oh, I didn't realize he played the violin. Probably for a CV, it takes a long time to get approved. Probably. Maybe there's a gimmick around that. Ah! Ooh. And now they're at Pilot Academy. You think about how close they are to people, there'd be a limit, there'd be more distance with the thrusters. Like, that guy must have been close enough to have his forehead just singed. Oh, could have put some marshmallows behind it. Would have been a nice treat. She's a ballsy one. She is a ballsy one. Oh wow, that's a station. Oh, is this dick what? Hmm. Oh. That show off, yeah. Ah, yep. Wow, the station is in a ring around. That's actually quite cool. Look at the spare, he is horrified. Yeah, she cut it close. Uh oh. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Fucking decimated. Now they use the lessons they learnt in school. Pew pew pew. Team kill. He's moving up in the world fairly quickly. Oh. Ah. Oh, damn. Not even by text message. Now he hears the friends line. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he made a best friend that day at the food court. That was cold. It was vicious. Oh, live round training. Oh, yeah. I don't think any amount of medic is gonna fix that. Right, yeah, she's the one that accidentally shot her friend in the head. I'll be honest. Oh, I'll save my thoughts for later. We have a half naked dude who's about to experience every woman's wet dream. Are you wet? Yes. The fan service is real in that moment, wasn't it? Getting flashbacks about MGS too. I've seen many a naked men apparently. Oh. Hmm. I want your fun bags on my face. Oh, it really is coming right at them. How the fuck did they miss that? And they were looking right at us. Ooh. Okay, they lost a few people, I'm going to assume. Well, and honestly, it was probably a good thing, but let's be real. Who the fuck puts that on top of their ship? It wasn't even a fucking command station. Yeah, ripped right off the top. It's pitch black out there. Fair. Hmm. You know, I'd be a little concerned considering how the last they said is it's getting quite dark. It's interesting how it's all kind of connecting, though. for a super art moment right there. Oh, I thought they already were at war. Well, damn. Absolute damn, you know? Turn the blind eye. I like that. They knew they had a soldier there. Not someone looking to be a citizen, but someone looking to pick up the gun. Damn. Hmm. Believe it or not, this is actually relatively good tactics for the game itself. And if it doesn't, shoot harder. Yeah. Oh, the bitch. At least she broke up with him before she NTR'd him. Mm-hmm. mm, mm. Fucking hell, flipped them. And then dropped with a fucking knee. Death from above. But damn. Oh, assholes. Okay, so here's when everything's going to go tits up. You know it's going to go tits up. Music low key sounds like Helldivers. It does. Laser tattoo. I'm surprised we don't have them already. We probably have something equivalent of. Also, ad breaks about to start. That you know ahead of time. But that's a fucking awesome scene. Look at that. And that just screams, you know, Helldivers 2 was just kind of hanging around screen. Or lobby scream, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I want to play the game now. I really do. Oh. Oh. Shit. That's the fucking a super destroyer exploding in Helldivers, but a fucking right in your face moment. Look at that chaos. It's fucking gorgeous, isn't it? God, look. Ooh. Oh, one of the dropships immediately explodes. Oh, I really want to play the game now. Seeing that dropship touch down and everyone pouring out, I want to play. While we look, oh God. Well, there goes the bug poop. Oh, there we go. You have an entire fucking group of them emptying the mag into this thing. And one guy was just like, I'm going to stand here and let him kill me. Oh, God. I hear they took out Jerry. Oh, he's dead. Ah, there goes the leg. Oh. Ah, no. There he goes. And she ran. I guess they had to cut him down to bite-sized pieces. Oh, she's done. Oh no, she's done. Isn't it? That's definitely not going to give her a quick death. And you know what the worst part is? This is a pretty good indicator of how the game goes. Oh, Oh! We're back to the beginning. And we got to see the face of the cameraman. Oh, he is done. And that bug must have been doing like a very slow snap the guy in two before, he finally snapped them all at once. Oh! Let this be an important lesson. In the Starship Trooper universe, the cameraman can die. Let that sink in. Oh! Got one last dirty jab in. Damn. Trusty Shotty only got him so far. 100,000 dead. God, the guy on the left is a complete fucking cunt. Yeah, he's the type of guy I want to shove in a blender. There's a good chance he's a bug. God, and the fact that they're coming back scarred. Look how scarred those ships are. Nuke the bugs. He looks like he'd fit in one, he would. Oh, God. A scary amount of them are on fire. Some didn't even land properly. Oh, how did that one even make it back? That one floated back in. It didn't fly. Space tow truck? Yeah, you never know. Yeah, maybe. Wait. I know KIA and MIA, but what's a WIA? So we know their medicine is capable of like regenerating missing limbs. Or, not missing limbs. They couldn't do missing limbs, but they can repair some severe damage. I don't think they can repair brain matter. Wounded in action? Hmm. Yeah. Wounded in action. Yeah, yeah, I believe it is. Because it makes sense, thinking about it. MIA, they're missing. KIA, we know they're dead. Wounded in action, they got shot in the leg. It makes sense. Huh. Ah! And this ballsy cunt walks in. Look at this guy. So they glassed the planet, so they're probably doing orbital bombardments. Actually, now that I think about it, Starship Troopers out of... Oh, wow. Out of all the sci-fi democratic shooters, it's the only one that I see arming everyone with actual mini nukes. Hmm. There's a small part of me that would wonder what they'd taste like. I had this conversation a bunch of times actually in the game. I'm convinced there'd be something, they'd have misleading flavors. Like, I think the fire variant of these guys will probably be very sweet and sour. Taste spicy. I think spicy be like the obvious answer. And I don't disagree, but that's a massive waste of ammo though. That mag he dumped could have saved his life later. See? Arm them with literal fucking nukes. Could also be a backpack. They don't do the backpacks. They have mines. They literally plant nuclear mines. I believe they call them nuke packs. They're more like time-sensitive C4s, really. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was fire. That's just pure melt. But I remember so many people wanted this in the game. This exact moment. You wanted to fight this shit. Oh no, in the it's also an actual equipment slot for the engineer. I think it was the engineer or the demolition guy. Demolition guy. They have an actual nuclear timer mine thing that you can plant and it literally blows up a mini nuke. Should be a boss in the game. But like I said, this is one of the few, universes that, treat nuclear weaponry like a convenient tool. I like that the guy was like, yeah, no, I tried. I'm not good enough for that, but I'm not leaving you behind. I'm fighting for you, fighting here now. Like, I kind of like that. Beer. Yeah, he's loved. He accepted lives are at stake, yeah. Yeah, that lieutenant is loved. That's solid advice, actually. the intense third wheel. I'm gonna get these two laid, or so help me. I'm gonna do you. Your earbuds to stream died. That's fine. Enjoy yourself. I forgot to turn on my subtitles. Now that I think about it. Okay, it's not all bad now. I completely forgot I had that option. Got his game on. It took him long enough. I've loved you since before that bitch. Pog Lieutenant, Pog Lieutenant. Yeah. Finally, the dude got laid. It took an hour and a half, but the dude finally got laid. You know, when you start seeing a lot of boulders coming over the edge, at some point you got to say to yourself, maybe there's something up there. And when you see a bug flying by, you'd assume maybe there's something up there. Oh yeah, send him the high ground. Yep, he's gone. I'll be honest. Oh. Oh. Oh, do you notice that you seem to have used a stinger in the back to attack him? I didn't realize, but do those flyers have stingers? Not just claw blades, but like actual stingers. Oh, look at that sexy base. God, that's pure. Yeah. That's the type of shit you see quickly built up by a roughneck military. On-demand base building. God. Unfortunately, it was an on-demand snack bar, apparently. Um, oh, yeah, they were fighting from the inside. Except look at that. That big tear there was from the outside. Ew. And he probably lived through the process too. Wait, was he the? No, no, he wouldn't have been him. I was wondering if he was the one that had to retire after the first failed attack. Fucking loads the gun. Hmm. Um. Oh, those bugs are clean. Yeah, he's a smear now. Oh, God. The fact that the game does such a good job emulating all this is amazing. Ah, swarmed. Oh, it's fucking nasty. It's amazing though, isn't it? The amount of bugs is bonkers. It is. Oh, and their numbers are dwindling bit by bit. Come on, get on that little ship. Oh shit. Ah. And it's a fucking beetle on top of that. That was a fucking champion of a character just gone. Oh, she's done. Don't stop! He barely got to plow that field. At least let him have something. Don't pull it out. That was the dumbest thing he could have done. And you see how they tried to keep action shooting that one guy who landed? Him. Tell her better fucking go. Yep, Tower's dead. So I think happened there, I think that's the asshole from the beginning of the movie. You know, the one who ended up taking the girl? And the pilot's probably the girl. But damn, look at all those bugs. They should not have taken that out. Hmm. Hmm. He's pissed. He just wants an exterminatus that fucking planet. Poor Diz. Yeah, Diz got the short end of the stick. But she's happy she got the stick, if you know what I mean. Right, death and duty guarantees citizenship. And I think this is one of those instances where the reason they're having such an honor guard funeral is because they don't have anywhere to send her back to. There's no one to collect her body, so they send her off by themselves. Do you notice how they darkened his eyes? Why does that feel like he rebounded from the death of his lover really fucking quickly? Then again, they technically never really established a long lasting relationship. Friendship, sure, but. Literal children. And it's interesting how you know, the original, the old guy's teachings just got passed down to Rico. And Rico just took his interpretation of the teachings. Oh wow. I like how this time she's going up and using the debris as a shield. Imagine having all that metal under your control. Oh! They got cut cleaning too. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gotta hand it to him. Whatever they did for the CGI in this movie is fucking great. Oh. Oh. Yeah, all the old guard is passing now. And all the main characters are picking up the slack. Scary part is, I think you're probably right in some cases. Interesting. So I suppose they're like short-term escape pods. Oh, I like that the engine part was the thing bit that half to exploded first. Oh. Oh. Oh, they found the missing crew. He failed to save the other girl, so now he has to save the bitch. Oof. And you know, if they punch through the wall into a massive chamber, it's probably a bug nest. Well, that answers that. Okay, that's a brilliant design. The fact that there's an emergency stash on the ship is amazing. Oh, oh, to be fair, he did make the right call. It's a hard call, but it was the right call. I like that they bring back the first bug we see in the movie as well. Like the dead bug on the operating table. Dissection table, I mean. Oh, I forgot the movie is like a solid 2 hours long. It's like, fuck it, I'm going. He doesn't even question it. It's like, fuck it, I might as well. And look at these fuckers showing worship. Pray bees the space bug. He's literally being charioted by the small insect. He's a fat bug being charioted by the small bugs. Mm. Fucking sucked out everything that he was. You got the big suck. Yeah. Yeah. Walks in with a fucking nuke in his hands. Hmm. I really want to play the game now. Oh. He's going out like a fucking boss, I'll tell you that much. Damn. And out of her fuck circle, she finally lost something. So now they've both lost their, you know, ideal fuckboy. Now they are stuck back together, I imagine. Welcome back. We're getting up there towards the end now. Yeah. Put fear in the heart of that grubby bastard. Fair fucks to him. Yeah. They fucked the face pussy. Ah, that's a good movie. They'll fight and they'll win. I'm gonna just keep jumping a little bit, see if I can find any stingers. Yeah, the movie was absolutely fantastic. I'm glad we got to experience that. Oh, 1 second. Here we are. That was a great movie. It's so interesting because that movie was probably back in the day when, you know, there was enough. Like there must have been a lot of physical CGI in there, or I suppose it wouldn't be CGI in this case. The physical, we'll just call it CGI because I don't know the physical equivalent. So yeah, the physical CGI in that movie was fantastic. Practical effects, I suppose that could be the term, because I'm applying it to everything, including, you know, the designs for like parts that were, you know, moving and so on and so forth, like the hand that got stabbed and how when the knife was pulled out, it kind of the grippers closed. I feel like I don't think that was computer generated, and if it was a fake hand, I don't think it would have worked like that, you know. So I feel like it must have been a physical hand designed to grip when the knife was pulled out somehow. That's what it felt like. I don't know, there was something in its design that was just amazing. Regardless though, that was definitely worth watching. And now we're going to have to watch the others. But yeah, no, fuck. You know, fuck. The same person directed this movie and the RoboCop movies, really? That probably explains why I felt so familiar with it. Because now that you mention RoboCop, I just felt like the two were familiar. If the people working on who works on the two are the same, do you think he had a trusted crew for those physical effects? Those, you know, physical CGI, or whatever you like to call them. They must have had an expert for that, or someone, you know. It feels like they had someone for that, or he had someone for that. God, I don't know how to feel about that. But that was a gloriously brutal experience, straight up. And the quality of it too, like the snapping those people in two in the early parts of the movie was amazing. Everyone getting ripped asunder, and it wasn't like they're reusing the same body. It felt like they have different... They had like a massive stockpile of handcrafted corpses just lying around, you know? The lieutenant's arm looked a lot like RoboCop. It did. And keep in mind, the lieutenant's arm was same as the guy who, remember we met, who shook the main character's Rico's hand in the beginning. He had a RoboCop arm as well, but he had it on the right hand instead of the left hand. And he was also missing two legs, which kind of mirrored the teacher's body as well. Because the teacher on his last, when he was pulled out of the pit, he lost his legs and he was missing an arm, but had a robot arm, kind of reflecting the guy who was sitting at the desk. But he then asked to be shot, which kind of shows that he didn't desire to end up on the desk at all. He wanted to die in the field. I felt like it was an interesting parallel to that one guy. It was more gory than you remember? Yeah. And we got to watch the other movies. No, we do. No, plain and simple. We have to watch as much as we can. I still felt like the situation was very teenage drama in the beginning. And then it just got more and more kind of fucked. Like, oh, what was this? Oh, what was it? Yeah, you know, he joined the military chasing the girl. The girl was only in it for the uniform because she wanted to look pretty. Then she went full career as the mother predicted. Well, she really wanted to just pilot big ships, so I don't blame her. Like, that's an awesome thing to do. But then she goes full career and then breaks up the main character whose only reason, Rico, and his only reason for being there was because of her. He ends up hooking up Diaz, who gets, you know, nuts in Diaz. These nuts. Yeah. And she dies. Then, of course, Miss Bitch, she was fucking the other jock. I assume they were fucking. There's a good chance they were fucking. In the end, he gets the big suck from the alien, and boom. Now the two characters who broke up because of military bullshit may or may not be back together, but they're definitely not. They're definitely super best friends. With the super psychic guy wearing the super evil dress outfit. Because he was wearing an outfit that made you think, oh yeah, this guy's bad. You know? I don't know. I like that. Plain and simple, I like that. And it's kind of interesting because I think it isn't Starship Troopers one of those movies that absolutely failed when it came out, developed a cult following, and now years later you can go back, watch it, and actually appreciate how actually good it was. Like, that was surprisingly good. Now watch as future versions go full CGI and they start doing shit quality. I don't know how long it's going to be before that happens, but it's going to happen. You like how the ending shows the war is still going, like the brain bug was just a stepping stone. They were the literal start of it. That was it. Like, the entirety of the movies just felt like they were starting the war. It didn't feel like, they were anywhere closer to finishing the war than they were before. And putting all that effort to fuck the face pussy doesn't really beg the question of, did they actually learn anything from it? I don't know. It's weird. But with how there's technically near limitless potential for possible bug and bug variants, and how they now in a position where they could write a story spanning multiple generations, and it's not limited to one planet or one division. They can have countless different war heroes and war stories across numerous movies. And I'm just sitting here thinking, this is actually not a bad series to pick up and make a movie on. Especially with the Helldiver hype kind of reinvigorating that genre of storytelling. Plus, it'd be interesting if they put more emphasis on the old mechs as well, because the mechs were originally part of the series, at least they were part of the anime. So I can't help but think it would be nice if they somehow incorporated mechs into the story again. Maybe give us a story with a mech battalion fighting against large-scale monsters. Okay. But I don't know. What did you all think? Like, what was your honest to goodness opinion so far? We probably won't dilly-dally too long. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do it, but I'm going to assume there was like financial limitations and they just kind of cut it out. But, you know, it'd be much easier to pull it off now since CGI is, you know, CGI. One of your favourite movies? This is your third watch this year? Well, fair fucks. That's all I can say, fair fucks. And it's just as good now as it was the other 3 times, the other 62 times you've watched it so far. You'd love to see a whole bunch of mechas fighting the bugs. It would be interesting. There's a lot of unexplored things that could be incorporated into movies and even into games. And I feel if they could get a good movie series taken off, even if it's whether it's animated or full on live action, doesn't really matter to me. If they could get a good one to pop off, I feel everything else would just follow naturally, you know? Big question is, how much side stories are there? Like, how much of a timeline is in the in that universe? And did they ever finish the overarching story of the universe, or is it one of those things where it's basically left open for interpretation? You love the movie, you can't wait for the other 2? Oh, well, we're definitely going to lock in, that's all I can say. Yeah, we will lock in. Also, Callie went live playing Master Duel a few minutes ago. That'd be something to kind of wind down on. Let's check to see who's live on Twitch's side and see about a raid. Yuri's on. Plushie's on. Oh, Awa is on. She's playing Minecraft. I could throw you at Awa. There's no harm in throwing you at Awa. If you want to join up on Twitch, we're going to try and raid into Awa. Say hi. It looks like regular Minecraft. Doesn't seem to be Minecraft 2, just regular Minecraft. I don't know, does she even have Minecraft 2? I don't know. All I know is I had a lot of fun watching this movie, and I hope other people, you know, get to sit down and really sink their teeth into it. Because I know it's effectively just us three and whoever may have slinked in in the shadows and never told us. I know it's effectively us and those unknown shadow beat demons, but I know I'm enjoying this, and at least we have one victim to share movies with. She did play it for a bit. Well, maybe she'll pick it up again someday. But she seems to be playing a modded version of Minecraft, because I'm looking at a skill tree. Anyway, I'm going to slink off now, and I'm going to let you all just rest because it's gone 1 AM and I should be in bed. So, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and thank you for lurking. I am fucking off. Go and bite our ankles, say hi, and good night.